3, 2, 1. Boosh. Oh my God, that's cold.
Yep. Hello.
Welcome back to You Betcha Radio Podcast, the coldest podcast in all the Midwest, presented by DraftKings. Myles, the You Betcha guy, here with Ryan, the T-shirt guy. And I tell you what, Ryan and Tyler are jet lagged to all hell.
What time is it?
And
I don't know, actually.
And I'm at the moment right before I'm about to be jet lagged to all hell.
And you're gonna be worse too.
Yeah.
You going 2 times? No, you're just going 1.
It might even be in the same time.
It might even be the same time.
Directly south.
But part of being jet lagged is getting on the jet and lagging
The
through
amount of
day.
lagness that happens on the jet is really what.
Yeah.
No one said it's like times whatever. It
Also
matter.
depends on the jet how much you'll lag too.
Yeah.
Also, I think naps on a plane just completely make you more tired when you wake up.
I didn't nap on the way home because I napped on the way there and woke up so much more tired.
Yeah.
I am nervous to nap on planes because I'm a snorer. And no one wants that guy.
But I feel like the cabinet, it's so loud in there. Like, if you don't have noise canceling headphones, it's hard to hear
You
anything.
ever had a baby crying on a plane before? It just doesn't matter.
They at the front of the plane, you know, they hand out the sanitizer wipe. They should be handing out breathe right strips instead.
Yes, that's actually a great
It's
idea.
a great idea.
Because nobody uses those hand wipe things except for like 4 or 5 people.
Yes.
Lots of people would use the breathe rights.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
My sanitizer wipe goes straight in the pocket in front
Well,
of me.
they do that because of COVID. They don't hand out. Before COVID, they weren't handing out sanitizing wipes.
Oh, I thought they always did. So you wipe down your tray and shit.
That shows how much Tyler's traveled in his
He never
life.
started traveling until
COVID hit.
Yeah.
He literally didn't start traveling until what some people perceived as the scariest time to travel because of you could pick up a disease on the plane.
Also cheaper though, so
That's true.
That is true.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
But very funny. So,
That is weird.
They've been doing that forever.
good to know.
They've always been wearing masks on the plane too.
Also, like before 9/11, you used to be able to go with your family member all the way to where you go down the gate. So like your family could go through security and wait with you.
Oh,
there
really?
too.
Really?
So they could say their goodbyes or whatever if you were
Like
taking
literally up until the moment you walk through the door to go out on the jetway.
You have the jetway, yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
back in the late 90s. Yeah, I used to travel a lot back in the late 90s.
No, I probably
The late 90s.
yeah. You're not as experienced traveler as I was when I was
No.
5.
Well, you think by traveling as much as we have, especially in the late 90s, we'd have jet lag figured out. We just don't, though.
Well, no. So that's why Red Bull started as a company. Did you know that?
No.
The guy was sick of being jet lagged, so he invented a drink that would help him with it. That's why Red Bull was
Interesting.
invented.
Red Bull gives you wings like the wings on a plane.
Holy shit.
And it gives you wings because they got sued because it doesn't actually give you wings.
No, yeah, it doesn't.
It gives
People
you
who,
wings.
So they just had to add some eyes.
Literally.
And some air
the fact that
quotes.
people thought they
Nice.
were going to get wings from drinking that is also absurd.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for people who don't know what the hell we're talking about, Tyler and Ryan just got back from the Waste Management Open. With like the Super Bowl starts
In an hour.
in like an
Less
hour.
than an hour, yeah.
Less than an hour.
Jared, are you panicking?
We're doing it today because I leave to go on a week-long trip in Mexico. I got some cartel business down there.
We're now flagged.
No, I'm a big Narcos Mexico Netflix guy. I'm a big Ozarks guy. So, you know, maybe
You like
I'll
the
just,
money laundering business.
maybe I'll just maybe take a stroll down the road, see if I see any suspicious behavior, poke my nose in there,
Yeah.
see what's going on.
What's going on, guys?
Oh, whoops.
Big fan of your guys' work, by the way, on Netflix.
That'd be a hell of a conversation.
Oh yeah, hopefully we don't get shot
Get
at.
some autographs, at least.
Yeah. Hey, are you? Yeah, you're that guy. He's like, what the fuck do you want? I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. Oh, and then he's like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Puts his gun away. Yeah, I got a pen on me.
Look him up on Instagram. Be
Netflix is having the exact opposite reaction they wanted to.
Yeah, they're trying to villainize them.
They're
but
trying to make it like realize how bad everyone is. And you're like, God, he's my favorite character.
fuck, this is sweet.
Yeah. I might have to go visit El Chapo in prison. Tell him I'm a big fan.
That's kind of a weird thing, though. There's a lot of TV shows now that we love the bad guy.
Yeah.
like
The
Breaking
anti-
Wolf of Wall Street.
Yep.
All the drug
Breaking
cartel
Bad, yeah.
shows.
I would even say Yellowstone, kind of. Like the Duttons are still killing people left and
Hey,
right.
spoiler alert.
Wow, it happens in episode 1.
Tony Soprano,
Yep.
Tony.
Yep. Tony.
anti-hero.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Is it the anti-hero or is it the like pro villain or whatever?
It's
Protagonist.
The good villain.
it's something with sympathizing to the villain, like
Yeah.
sympathizing to their cause.
Yeah. It's definitely a big wave.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of wave, I probably will be hitting waves out there on the beach.
Will you surf?
Yeah, are you?
Have you ever surfed?
Body surf.
So actually my buddy Kelly will be there and we're going to kind of do like a
Kelly
little
Slater?
Yeah.
Okay.
do it.
I didn't know if you actually had a buddy Kelly or.
No, Kelly Slater will be
Okay.
there. He's a buddy. We go way back.
Yeah.
So I'll
I
probably
still can't
shred,
tell if it's a bit.
I'll probably shred the gnar a couple times.
Yeah.
But make sure, I don't like to surf for too long because then you get chafing on the nips.
Yep.
And so that's usually why I tap out, not because I can't surf.
Yeah. You're more so of like, hey, let's hit a couple waves and bring the boards back and whack. them
Yeah, I
down.
like to do a aerial triple flippy,
Yeah.
just ride it all the way in and then just walk up on shore and grab a, margarita by the beach.
And
Yeah.
iceberg.
Grab a block of wax and start going at it.
What's your surfer name?
Piopi.
PPO.
That's kind of a good one.
Yeah.
Peepopy.
Poopy for short.
Call me Poop for short.
Yeah, so that'll be me. How was the Waste Management Open? You guys are going to talk about it on your Breakfast Ball podcast, so we won't
Yep.
dive too much into it.
Double bogey show.
But it was good.
Yeah, it was a blast.
It was a
Ryan,
great
you
time.
had a once-in-a-lifetime experience with something?
Once in a lifetime
Not
experience.
not so much that, but you never had it in your life before?
At the Waste Management?
Yeah.
Like going to the tournament?
Oh, my God. You got a shot in your arm.
Oh,
yeah.
That was before
Jet-lagged.
That was before the Macklemore tournament.
Tournament.
Or Jesus Christ, the concert, the Macklemore
Ryan
concert.
a week ago on this podcast, and Ryan now is night and day
Night and
difference.
day.
Yeah, so
He's
180.
jet lagged to all hell.
well, okay, we're walking into the Macklemore concert. Tyler's not there. Tyler had to go have supper with his grandparents.
got
he had
to.
They had a cup of milk for for
Tell
dinner.
me about your grandparents were there?
Other grandparents. They-
grandparents.
They
Okay.
winter in Mesa.
I was like, your grandparents were just in Fargo this last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
went
drove
to-
down there to
Yeah.
Arizona.
I was just saying, they can't drive that fast. I
Yeah,
don't
they
think.
drove.
They're quick.
Hey, they do love road trips too.
Yeah.
Grandpa's got a little bit of a lead foot or what?
Yeah.
So we're walking to the Macklemore concert, and there's this like just vendor tent. I don't think there's any signage. And granted, this was late at night, so I had a couple, 2, 3 of me. There's no signage at all. And of course, you got the two swindlers on the outside trying to bring people in and whatnot. We're like, okay, yeah, we'll see what this is all about. We saw one guy sitting down in a chair getting an IV, and we're like, fuck, we never had an IV before. And this guy starts talking to us. He's like, this will change your life.
Well, IVs are like $200 if you're gonna get them.
This one was $100. Yeah. Which also made me think like, am I getting a legit IV? Didn't get the IV. I'm like, I gotta get in there, see Macklemore. I gotta get a good spot. So then they had this.
Are you a big Macklemore guy?
I used to be actually. I used to run to Macklemore. As weird as that sounds.
What was your go-to Macklemore running song?
Not
that.
thrift shop.
Which
It wa-
one?
I don't remember. I honestly
Was
don't
it the
remember.
scooter one?
No, I don't know. The pace of the song really lined up with the strides on my step.
That one.
Yeah,
Could've been.
I know what you're talking about. I forget the name of it.
So I said no to the IV. They tried to talk me into it, but I also said I didn't have $100 to spend on it. So I went the other
How
route.
didn't you have $100 to spend on it? You didn't pay for anything on this trip.
I didn't have any cash.
You didn't have $100 on you?
I didn't have any cash.
Oh,
I also
okay.
didn't want it traceable on the card.
Oh, okay.
So I had $25 cash.
That's smart. Me and you need to talk about this. So when I go down to Mexico, I don't
Yeah, I
have
know.
any weird things with.
Yeah, you gotta
My
get some
buddies.
pesos.
Yeah.
So I went with the B12 shot straight in the arm, and why I didn't ask. Okay, what's all in this? What is this actual like? They just rolled up and gave it to me. Took
But
my
this
money
was
and
on
I
the
left.
premise.
It
of-
was yes.
of the Waste Management Open.
Yes.
They wouldn't allow someone.
That's
who's
what
doing
I said.
sketchy
Yeah.
shit.
Tyler
They showed
disagreed
up.
with me.
They were so proud of it. They came rolling back into the Airbnb and they're just like, "We got shots."
Well, this is like classic golf, right?
Yeah.
So, my grandparents, big golfers their whole lives. Also grew up a different time in a smaller town where it's like you don't lock your doors, you kind of trust everyone, right?
Yeah.
My brother threw out his back when they were in California golfing with them. And the one guy at the pro shop was like, hey, I got some muscle relaxers. I can, it'll help you with your back. You'll be able to, the rest of your trip will be good. And they gave him the address. And then like the next day they went to his thing. It was like in a trailer park. And like the guy like came out like, I got it for you.
Oh my God.
And my grandma wasn't worried at all because, well, if he golfs, he's got to be a trustworthy guy.
That's got to be a thing.
Yeah, he's just, hey, you're a golfer, you're trustworthy.
That's got to be a thing.
So it's like, hey, if it's on a golf course, there's nothing bad happening there.
Yeah.
No way something wrong can go wrong. It's golf. It's a gentleman's game.
Yeah. I mean, I felt fucking alive after that. For like the next 4 or 5 hours.
He gets this injection of random liquid into his arm with a needle and just feels alive.
Yeah, this says B12. The same as taking a 5-hour energy in my mind.
I think it was a placebo.
Could have been.
Oh, yeah. What if they ripped you off? How much was it?
I wasn't even there.
It was $25.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty bad because you could just take a vitamin B complex and you buy the whole bottle for like $3,
$4. Yeah.
So you did get kind of ripped off.
I did. It was more about the experience, though.
Yeah, it is like, I got a shot in the arm.
Yeah.
Macklemore.
Yeah. Quinn 92 was before him.
Was
That
Ryan
also electric.
Lewis there as well?
Yeah, they're back together now.
Who's Ryan Lewis?
It's
Macklemore and Ryan Lewis.
That's all of his hits.
Yeah, that was the old shit. Yep. He wasn't. No.
Ryan Lewis was nowhere to be found.
He might have been back row.
I don't think I'm more of a Ryan Lewis guy than I am a Macklemore guy, so I think I wouldn't have enjoyed it as much.
He might have just been leaning like inside one of the door frames, just like seeing what Macklemore's up to
maybe.
these days.
He's the classic guy that's in the back just pounding on the keyboard with one hand in the air.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So that was a weird experience, but a good experience in my mind.
Yeah.
So I gotta look in to see like if there's a service like the day after, like when we had that one party on Thursday and then everyone was supposed to work on Friday. Maybe we need to hire a service to come in the office, everyone get hooked up to the IV or get a shot in the arm and then we can be back in normal.
No.
Have you ever done
You wouldn't do it?
I hate shots. I don't
Really?
I don't do them.
What
if you just don't look?
Yeah, what if you just close your eyes?
I think I've said this before, but like anything on this part of my arm, I
They
hate
can
that.
they can do it in your hand.
I hear that's more painful though too.
Oh, so
Smaller needle, so it takes
So
longer.
you're a big baby.
Pretty much, yeah. When it comes to needles, yeah.
Or you can get it in the ass.
Could do that.
Honestly,
I
just
dropped trowel.
close your eyes and just like pinch your forearm or something. Deflect the pain somewhere else.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, hey, we could just keep repetitively punch you in the face to distract you from what's going on with your arm.
Yeah.
Would that be a better option?
Give me like a cruiser bruiser on my other arm.
It's all about deflection.
Yeah. That might work.
PT Cruiser Bruiser.
Yeah.
Remember that back in the day?
Slug bug. No return.
Yellow one.
And then it was like there wasn't enough slug bugs on the road anymore, and PT Cruisers were popular, so they had to invent that guy.
Yeah. I worked with a kid after college who he won a PT Cruiser at like his graduation party. That was like the grand prize at his high school. He won a PT it was a bug. It was a Volkswagen Bug.
What a gift.
There's a big difference between the two.
Well, they look kind of similar.
One's just stretched out.
PT Cruiser, you slay.
Well,
man.
this is a slug bug.
Okay.
PT Cruiser is the hybrid of a bug and what is the funeral?
A hearse?
A hearse.
Yeah.
They look like
Yeah.
hearses. They're like a mix between a bug and a hearse.
It needs to be stretched out like another 6-7 feet.
Yeah. Then it's just a hearse.
I don't know. PT Cruisers were sick, man.
They were.
I loved them when they came out.
Yeah. Just the
And-
name, I think. Anything you call anything a cruiser, I'm on board with.
It sounds so much cooler than it looks.
Yeah, that is true.
Part-time cruiser.
Yeah.
that what it
The
stands for?
PT Cruiser
I don't know.
convertibles too. That went to the next level.
And they get the wood paneling on the side.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever have any
Sick.
cool, weird cars like that?
I had a Dodge Ram.
I had a Dodge Durango.
No, I had a Dodge Dakota Sport.
Ooh,
I have
two
no
door,
idea
two
what
door,
that
four
looks
door.
like.
V8, 4-door.
Mhm.
Let's go.
V8.
My first
V8.
car was a Lumina.
I don't even know what that is.
1999 Lumina.
Classic boat car.
Mm-hmm. Big
Comfy.
time grandpa car.
Comfy seats. Yeah.
What's a Lumina?
2000.
It's
Oh
fucking
yeah.
electric, dude.
I wish I had a car like that.
I loved the Lumina.
Or
My grandma had a car like
leather
Ford Taurus, an old Ford Taurus.
The cloth bench seats in there.
or the
maroon.
the Buicks. The old Buicks were also very
Yeah.
comfortable. Astro
Look at that
van.
van.
Hell yeah.
And honestly, it's very futuristic looking. If we're shooting it straight,
Yeah.
That's what movies.
that
in
looks
the
like a van from the future.
that looks like what movies in the 70s thought the future would look like.
in 10 years, there's gonna be an electric van that comes out and it's gonna look exactly like this, and everyone's gonna be like, God, that looks sick.
Yeah.
What van are we looking at, Jared, for the listeners?
It's an Astro van, isn't it?
It's like a Chevrolet Lumina APV.
Oh, the
Lumina was a
APV.
car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
Waste Management Open was a blast.
so yeah, you guys look like you had a good time. If you want to hear the recap and the vibes and everything that happened, more silly Macklemore and Ryan Lewis stories. You got to go listen on Breakfast Balls. It's the only plug they're gonna get this year.
Double Bogey Show.
Double bogey show. Find it anywhere.
We'll bleep that out.
That's enough about you guys, though.
I got an eagle.
Tyler
Miles.
did.
Go listen to it on.
No,
the
I did.
On the
I did.
Breakfast
I
Balls
know you're
podcast
happy.
Show.
I want to elaborate on it.
I was happy for you, but it also means that like my thesis is still there. How good would be Tyler B if he just turned his hand? He's hitting eagles with a snap hook.
Yeah.
Imagine if he would just hit it straight.
He didn't play that bad.
He's got he's got the perfect demeanor for me and you get a little bit too mad.
Yeah.
We think too much. He's got the perfect laid back demeanor where he can just play.
Tyler, I would kill to have that.
He could be the best golfer in the office.
You could.
But he just is too stubborn to turn his hand over.
Yeah, get some new clubs.
I've got a lesson coming.
I hope to God he tells you to turn that hand.
No, I talked to him. I said, Fig, do everything you can to make me better without having to fix my hand.
You can't.
He's gonna correct it.
You can't.
That's his only goal.
Imagine telling like a professional like lesson guy, say, hey, do what you got to do. Just don't tell me to move my
Hey,
hands.
I actually like holding the club with the club head in my hands and hitting it with a grip. So make me better like that. It's basically the equivalent.
Yeah, basically.
But anyways,
Change. It's all about not like your
exactly.
change.
Great
So,
Depression type of mentality.
Yeah. Oh, also, may I add, Tyler did laundry last night at the Airbnb.
I did.
As if like he could just bring his clothes back. And I asked him, like, you're doing laundry tonight?
He did it because he knew it would make me mad. and it works.
And then like as we're going to bed, the fucking dryer's going off and
The dryer was done before we
You
were
know
done
you can
watching
turn the buzzer off on the dryer these days. I wasn't even there. Can you imagine though if I was there and the buzzer went off and woke me up? Oh my God.
yeah. you'd have
I
been
would go
another
in that
level.
dryer, I'd take all your clothes and I'd just throw them in the pool.
I took those clothes up before anyone went to bed.
Really?
Yeah.
You
That's
still,
just
you,
a-
you
this
did
is a
still
lie.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever, Tyler.
I wanted fresh clothes for the fire.
I actually did think about you, Tyler, when I'm going on this vacation here to Mexico, as the locals would call it.
The cartel calls it.
Hey,
De Himoines.
they're buddies. They're not the cartel.
They're buddies.
Local celebrities.
Yeah, local
Netflix-
celebs.
Netflix celebrities.
Honestly, I wanted to go to Mexico because I wanted to go maybe run into one of them, get their autograph. They're bringing tourism to Mexico.
I believe it. I believe
That's
it.
what everyone's been saying on the news. No, shit. I have one pair of swim trunks. Like, I literally only own one pair of swim trunks. And when, like you're at the lake on the weekend, it's like a Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday. After 3 days, it's like, all right, time to wash these guys. They're pretty gross, but they can go 3 days. Well, this is like a week-long trip. I'm a little bit nervous with like chlorine and stuff. I'm a little bit nervous that I may have to wash these swim trunks at some point.
Let's be
So
real.
it's
You're
like-
just gonna buy another pair down there before you wash
Yeah,
them.
I mean, I
Probably
was
not.
going to say you could just go buy another pair.
I'll get some Kevin McAllister on Home Alone 2. I know that
haven't seen
Jared
it.
would know about this. When he goes to he's staying in the really fancy hotel
Yeah, New York.
and he gets the gigantic swim trunks because they're for adults. And then he does a cannonball and they come off. That's going to be me.
Yeah.
in the
All they're
ocean,
gonna
though.
have is like 8 XLs left.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have and
swim trunks and a belt.
yeah.
Oh, you could
Yeah.
just wear them in the shower too.
I'm literally gonna do a cannonball. I'm gonna jump up in the air, and then I'm gonna float down into the water because they'll just
You can go parasailing.
Yeah.
I think that's big in
Yeah.
Mexico.
I don't even have a thing. I just strap me up to the parasailing thing with no parachute, and then the pants will just balloon up, and I'll be able to do it. I won't go parasailing though.
No, I won't either.
I'm scared of heights.
I also, I just don't like the whole cord thing. I know it's probably safe, but or even skydiving.
I would maybe skydive over parasail.
That's bold.
Well, it's like
Parasailing,
you're so high up, where it's like you're too close to the ground parasailing to like something bad could happen.
I don't know. I would probably do parasailing before. I would do both. I would skydive, but only with someone strapped on my back. I would never go get lessons in order to do it myself. But I would do it once with someone
no, you
strapped
get
to my-
lessons and you tell them, hey, teach me how to do this without having to pull the parachute.
Yeah.
You teach me how to land on my feet.
I don't want to use a parachute because that's just how I've always done it.
Yeah.
But you could die. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, just teach me whatever.
Yeah, Tyler, you could be on the tour if you just turned your hand. I don't care.
I don't want to be on the tour.
Yeah.
I like being out.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't want to be on the tour. Get the fuck out of here.
So I got
I'm going to do some classic,
some
you're-
cannonballs.
you're from the Midwest. You go on a warm vacation. You do all of the standard beach vacation shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You go, first of all, you go to like the all inclusive.
You get a giant ass frosty fruity drink.
Yep. I'm going to pina coladas, I believe I'm not a daiquiri guy. I'm more of a pina colada guy.
Pina.
Mixing the two is really good.
I'm going to be hitting what we call icebergs. I was introduced to this a couple years ago, where you just have beer and then you put margarita on top. It's the opposite of like a beer-rita. So you
like
flip
if
the beer over in the margarita, do the opposite. You blend up the margarita, then you put the beer in the glass first and you float the margarita on top.
Oh.
So it's like an iceberg.
How many of them are you going to get into?
Oh my God, tomorrow it might be.
Hey, day one is always dangerous.
Yeah, 10 to
what
12 within the first couple hours.
Yeah.
What do Myles and the Titanic have in common?
Iceberg Data!
He's gonna,
If you don't think the second my foot crosses the plane of wherever the resort is, I'm not yelling that.
I bet you won't. I bet you won't yell it.
Film it.
No.
Yeah, document. I bet you won't. He won't.
Yeah,
I know he won't.
I bet you won't be working here next Monday.
Oh.
Sweet. Next Monday off.
You'd be so sad. You'd be so sad without us.
It would be the opposite. But
Well, I may never come back. What if I just?
what if you just get in with
What
the
if you get
cartel?
adopted in?
The cartel
Your
life.
family now.
Fuck this guy. He knows what we got going on.
Well,
down here.
so what I could convince the cartel to do is like, I'm kind of a marketing, social media guy. I'll be like, guys, I have a great pitch on how to paint you guys in a better light.
Yeah.
You've been getting a lot of slander on Netflix, all the other stuff. Here's what I think we should do. First of all, if you're gonna kill someone, don't let anyone find out. You guys are slipping a little bit because you're all over the United States media of killing people. Let's cut that shit out.
They're looking at you. They're like, yeah,
That's actually good.
fuck, that's a great
You gotta
idea.
be better at hiding murders.
You could
5 stages of becoming a drug kingpin.
Yeah. Also, guys, let's work on some packaging. When they come in like a really shitty bag, it's like, oh, this is clearly something sketchy. Take the Apple approach, get some packaging that people feel good about opening, and your product's gonna seem better.
It's gonna seem high end.
Plus, you can charge more too if it comes in nice packaging. So all about presentation. Me and the cartel will work on it while I'm down there. But
Yeah.
Or you could be like, this drug thing might not work out. What about doilies?
Yeah. Can you make Tube City happen with your new cartel?
I don't know.
connections?
I don't know the the connection
Why aren't
between
they-
drugs and Tube City?
Why aren't
You
they
deliver
delivering?
them by tubes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's revolutionizing the drug industry.
Well, first of all, you're right. I actually, I'll put my hand up and say I'm an idiot for thinking that you can't apply Tube City to anything.
You can.
That was dumb. of me.
Hand up.
No, would like to put a disclaimer that I do not condone cartel activity. It's a joke. I think everything they're doing is bad. So,
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Cartel problem. 1-800 cartel.
no, I may another cliche thing I could do is maybe hit up an aerobics class with all the old gals in the pool.
See, you strike me more as a beach volleyball type guy.
No, so here's the thing: I'm more of a pool volleyball guy
Oh,
because on the beach, I'm skinny, sweaty guys is hot, right?
yeah.
Fat, sweaty guys is disgusting for everyone involved. The big guy and everyone watching. So if you're in the pool, you never get to that point. You know,
Right.
Yeah, it's all about confidence.
I weigh too much. Well,
Yeah, but still athletic.
yeah, I should just bring a pair of jeans just for beach volleyball, like on Top Gun.
Jeans and a white t-shirt.
and I'll
then you're
bring some
good to
dog
go.
tags.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got a slow-mo high five.
No, you're just
whoever
wearing
you're with.
jeans, no shirt.
I
Like, it's
actually-
beach volleyball.
I actually think I should do that. I should post an Instagram photo of me in jeans with dog tags on the beach in a volleyball.
Okay, so second thing, I bet you won't. So now you have to. Now we're up to 2, all
The
right?
biggest thing is I'm gonna have to convince Ann to let me do it.
Yeah.
Just don't tell her.
Yeah.
I'll know.
Forgiveness,
I'll
not
grease
permission.
up and everything.
So
And I promise I won't suck in at all in the photo.
you're staying at a resort.
Yeah.
You got to be the first one down there in the morning to get a good spot at the pool.
Well, so what was actually sweet is last year when I did this, I had another wedding last year.
You had a private,
I
yeah.
paid like an extra $10 a day, like which is nothing.
Oh yeah,
right?
that's perfect.
the extra $10 a day to get one of the employees at the hotel to just like be your personal like guy. So all I'd have to do is like just text him or on like WhatsApp and just be like, hey, can you like reserve a spot at the pool for us in this section? And then we would come down there and there'd be like a reserve thing
That's
with,
so worth it.
for like $10 extra a month. And I was like,
Hell
and
yeah.
everyone else there was like, how'd you get that? I'm like, I literally this whole trip spent like an extra $40 to get this. Like,
Yeah.
you guys all should have done this.
So you just text. You start having
So-
code. You text him iceberg dead ahead.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And then he'll have one ready for me when I get there.
That'd be huge.
But I'll do it in Spanish, obviously.
Yeah.
You think that the workers at these hotels get annoyed? Actually, like they'd rather just instead of the Americans coming down and trying to speak Spanish to them,
Yes.
feel like they would rather just have us speak English and they just like, okay.
Well, so I also thought that right away. We asked a worker the last time we were down there, and what he had said was he actually appreciates people who try and speak Spanish down
Oh,
there.
okay. Well, I
Yeah,
will
they have like an
shut the fuck
appreciation
up
for
then.
like people who give an effort to do it, and it's not going to be good. A lot of people
Yeah.
are just subpar, but
Like, is there got to be a line? If like you give the effort, they feel good about it. There's got to be a line to stop and then just actually be able to communicate.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, for sure.
because
I got to work muscle manos into it.
more or less.
Oh, how's your drink? Muscle manos.
Yeah,
I'm just not sure what that means.
it was really good though.
Yeah, but it was really good. Compliments to the chef, Muscle
Yeah.
Manos.
You been hitting Rosetta Stone at all?
I might have to on the plane. Might have to.
Get
Cram
some,
for the test.
get some reps in.
Crap.
Muy bien.
As soon as you
E2?
step on the plane here in town, you just immediately start speaking Spanish.
Mucho
whatever you know.
gracias.
Yeah.
Yeah. Much thanks.
Por
Puerto
favor.
ir al baño.
Cervezas.
¿Dónde está la
Ooh.
biblioteca?
You have to learn how to say iceberg in Spanish.
Yes.
Iceberg. I got to learn how to say,
So,
oh my God,
what's-
that's called in Spanish as well.
We're going to translate right now. We're going to get you bilingual by the end of this podcast.
Iceberg.
Oh,
Iceberg
there
in
we go.
Spanish is just,
What's dead
Iceberg.
ahead?
How to say dead.
but yeah, I plan on doing all the cliche shit. Watching people parasail.
Iceberg muerto por.
Delente.
Muerte por delante.
Yep, there it is. Right, just take a screenshot of that. just text him the photo. Just text him the
You go like
screenshot and
this?
photo of Google Translate.
Oh, hold on. What would you like? Hold on one sec. Just press the audio button and it's some computer generated voice says it for me. That.
People watching is also really fun down there.
Yep.
I'm a big time people watcher.
Do you guys, if you're sitting on the beach and then the guys that walk by that are selling shit out of their backpack,
Yep.
you ever buy any of that?
I bought a pair of sunglasses before. I don't know, because they look exactly like the real thing. So I'll spend $12 on.
Back in the day, as a kid, we used to call them Folkleys.
Yeah, Folkleys. Yep.
Fake Oakleys.
They got fake Ray-Bans now
Yeah,
too.
Fay-Bans.
So you could get a pair of Ray-Bans for fucking Jay.
Yeah, if I lose my Ray-Bans, I can be like, has anyone seen my fucking Ray-Bans? And then some guy will come walking by and be like, yeah, they're right here for you. You got a new pair.
I got swindled into buying some club tour thing in Vegas once. Some dude is selling wristbands that was just automatic ins at every club. And we paid $85 for it. We get to the first club and they wouldn't let my friends in because they were wearing logo shoes.
I believe it.
So wasted money there. That's the only time I've ever been swindled in my life.
Swindler's
It
trick.
sounds like you weren't swindled. It sounds like your friends are idiots.
True.
Yeah, you didn't follow dress code. It's like you pay for a
Yeah.
round of golf at a nice course and you don't wear a polo or collared shirt.
True.
You get swindled by the course, or are you just an idiot? That's really the question.
I guess you're right. My friends are idiots.
Young and dumb.
Yep.
And broke.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good country song. Young, dumb, and
Young,
broke.
dumb, and broke. Young, dumb. Young, dumb, and broke. Young, dumb, broke high school kids.
Yeah, so I part of me kind of wanted to do this podcast over Zoom from my balcony at there, but there's too many variables that could have
A lot of
gone
variables.
wrong.
Factors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miles, you up yet? No, I just went to bed.
Yeah.
Talk to me in 8 hours.
Yeah, I might off of one of the guys walking by. I might buy I don't need a full gigantic cigar, but I might buy a bunch of little shorties.
Yeah, well, that's good because you know good cigars and what's good, what's not. So I feel like you can pick.
Yeah,
through
I'll
those
just
pretty
do
quick.
the smell it across. And I'll just be like, not that one. Let me try another one. Just too spicy.
No, Miles, you got to do is sell me the cigar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So yeah, how much? Okay. Well, I will buy it if you sell me this cigar.
And I bet he could immediately. Those guys, they're hustlers. They work their asses off.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, I respect the hustle every single day up and down the beach. Walking
Yeah,
in
you
sand,
respect the hustle until they've come by
Correct.
25 times and you're like, dude, I said no last 4 times. all
Wow.
right?
How many times you got to see something before you buy it?
So how common is this? I've never
Pretty
been to
much-
Mexico.
pretty
Everywhere.
much
Just,
everywhere.
all over the place.
Yeah, so some resorts have rules and have people shooing people away and
Public
but
beaches,
basically
it's all
like a
over.
guy with a backpack or let's go the necklace route, right? They usually have a little peg thing they hold and branches off of it and have just necklaces on it, and they just walk by and ask if they want it, anyone wants any, and you can just buy it with cash and then buy stuff right there as you're sitting on the beach
Sucking down
It was pretty
icebergs.
convenient.
sucking down icebergs.
Somebody's got to go around with an iceberg stand.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, you should just
backpack
get them from
rig.
the all-inclusive, bring
No,
them onto the beach and
what I'm
start
gonna-
selling them.
What I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the classic. Sit down at the pool. You do the pre-tip. Give them $40 right away, and just go. Then do the Wolf of Wall Street. All right, I'm gonna drink these two in the next 5 minutes. Then every 2 minutes after that, you're gonna bring me 2 more. And just keep them coming.
Yeah, we got to see Iceberg Miles at some point.
Iceberg
Just set-
Miles.
I think you should zoom in anyway. Just don't tell us when.
You should. We'll do emergency pod.
Iceberg. Da-da. I don't even think that's actually the line from the Titanic. It's something else. I think. Should Google it. No, don't Google it. It's better that way.
yeah. We'll just assume that in our brain.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody on the
that's-
Titanic probably said that
Yeah.
in real life.
Oh my God! There's an iceberg dead ahead.
that sounds.
Yeah, I think there's an iceberg coming up.
hey, babe. Yeah, we got to get dressed. Someone outside said something about an iceberg being dead ahead. I don't know.
The band's playing outside on the deck, though.
Yeah. I heard some live music though. There must be a party out on the deck.
Lifeboats. What are these for?
Yeah. I heard they're having they do a lifeboat party. I don't know.
Yeah, we're going for a cruise, a little sunset cruise.
Yeah, no, just leave all your stuff. We shouldn't need it. We'll be back soon.
They just want women and children up there, but I think it'll work in there.
Yeah.
I know a guy. I can get us in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It could be a false alarm.
It's probably nothing.
Yeah, it's probably nothing. So don't freak out.
We're just kidding. The Titanic was very sad.
Yeah, this is a bad
Disclaimer.
podcast for being insensitive to things. First the cartel and now the Titanic.
We'll just blame it on jet lag.
Yeah,
It is big time.
Well, you guys are jet lagged and I'm pre-jet lagged. So the mental weight of being pre-jet lagged is
It's
a
tough.
lot.
Yeah.
Knowing that I'm about to be jet lagged is but that's a lot to process.
Then you have icebergs that'll just bring you right back to life.
True. Yeah, think less about the jet lag and more about the icebergs, and that should help with it.
Well, where are the icebergs?
Dead ahead.
Thank you. Otherwise, I don't know where to go.
Oh, the city, man.
Nobody did that joke this weekend.
No, because Myles wasn't with.
Yeah.
All
Huh?
right. But yeah, maybe I'll get maybe for the Patreon episode I can zoom in,
Do it.
give you guys an update.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll have you on.
Hey, before we're done here, you want to tell everybody where they can hear you at?
I fucking hate you.
Jet lag giggles.
Yeah. You guys are so silly.
I know.
All right, we're gonna take a break. We got to get to the Super Bowl, to watch it here.
Yeah, we got to get
So
to
we
the
got
stadium.
one more segment, and then we'll be right back.
Ryan's on his phone right now, placing a bet on DraftKings, right, Ryan?
No, because we're in North Dakota and we can't do that.
Well, you can still do the daily fantasy apps if it's not available in your state.
Yeah, I was honestly just checking all of my winnings from the 56-1 odds that I won on the Super Bowl with the DraftKings Sportsbook down in Arizona.
So you bet $5 on a team to win.
$5 on the Rams to win, and I got $280 in free bets.
So you're going to be using that. Are you going to bet all of it in one weekend, or are you going to milk it, save it for a little bit?
Well, I only go to Arizona for short stints, so all in one weekend.
So next time
I tried to lose as much money on DraftKings as I could, and they wouldn't allow me to.
you just hit every single time.
Yeah, I mean,
And then even if you didn't, you still got $280 in free bets.
correct. Yep. So I got to go back to Arizona. It basically pays for my flight down there.
So it's kind of it's just a win-win-win situation for you.
Basically.
But it is one sad thing. Football is over with. The big game is over with. Ryan won his $280 in free bets on the Rams, which was a Super Bowl, which means we are in the lull. Right now, the only thing happening in football is mock drafts.
Mock drafts, head coaching positions opening and closing.
But Ryan, what's one thing that's just rolling right now?
Baseball.
Golf. You're right. Golf.
Yeah.
And you can bet on golf. I bet on golf this weekend at the Waste Management Open. I didn't win, but I bet on it.
Yeah. I did bet on Brooks to win the tournament, plus 1,000. He was in second place at that time.
Ooh, and then by the end of the day, he was way.
Plus 275.
So you got it at the right time, but Brooks, he let you down.
He did. That's okay, though. We won with the Rams. It's okay.
It's
okay.
You made it up. So yeah, if it's your sad football's over, there's a million other things you can bet on. You can bet on the NBA. You can bet on college basketball. March Madness is 1 month away.
Yeah.
You'll be able
Getting
to
there.
bet on, what is it, 64 games?
64. Yeah, 64. Yep.
64 games in just 1 month time for March Madness. Ryan, baseball season right around the corner. Can you bet on spring training? Is that an official game? No.
I don't know.
I don't think
know.
it is, right?
I'm not sure.
We'll find out soon enough.
Out.
But if you live in a state where it's not available to you, the sports book, you can use the Daily Fantasy app. I use it pretty much every weekend for the entire football season. So I'm pretty well versed in it. I have looked at my total earnings, Ryan. I am net $58.
Wow.
Yep. So
It's almost as good as my 280.
so essentially, I'm an elite fantasy gambler.
Yeah, probably.
As long as you're above even, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So check it out. You can make a golf lineup. There's MMA lineups. You can do basketball lineups. You can do whatever you want. So go check out DraftKings Sportsbook. And if it's not available, check out the DraftKings Fantasy app. DraftKings is a official partner of the NFL.
Must be 21 years or older. New Jersey, Indiana, and Pennsylvania only. New customers only. Minimum $5 deposit and one other wager required. One per customer. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Guess where I went for lunch yesterday, Ryan?
Where?
Holiday Station Stores.
What'd you get?
Yummy.
I got a pizza, one of the mini personal pizzas. I got myself a water, and I got myself a Reese's.
Wow, that sounds like a very nutritious meal.
Yeah, I was really hitting all the major food groups.
Well, I got a chef salad, and I got some beef jerky, and I got a gallon of water.
Well,
So
it sounds like you can get the wide gambit of foods at Holiday Station Stores.
yeah, whatever you're feeling. Dessert, breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, you name it.
What'd you get for lunch yesterday at Holiday?
I got one of those like sandwiches that are like cheese and bacon.
Oh, the pre-made ones?
Yeah, I like those. Those are
Yeah.
my go-to. And a hash. Always get a hash brown too.
Do you get the ones where you
Really?
microwave them, or do you get the hot ones already?
I like the hot ones,
Yeah.
but I don't mind the microwave either.
Yeah, sometimes I like to microwave them. Then you get them the right temperature for yourself right away.
That is a good
Or
point.
like if you get like a chuck wagon and you microwave that,
Yeah.
that baby, it comes out like there's literally flames coming out of it. It's so hot.
Yeah,
Piping hot.
you
Piping
go,
hot.
You go one step less. Also, I love that at gas stations, Holiday included, the microwave doesn't have numbers. It has food choices.
It does.
So you just turn it to chuck wagon, not 30
does.
seconds.
Yep.
Simplified.
You only find that at the best gas stations in the world, aka Holiday. So head over to nearest Holiday. Tell them we sent you. Tell your cashier that Ryan, Tyler, and Jared sent you because Myles
what
is
they
gone.
say.
Just see what happens. Let us know.
Yeah, if you get a chance to videotape it, do it. 'Cause
Yeah,
we
that
want
too.
to see that.
Yeah, some hidden cam shit.
Oh shit! Those three guys sent you here? Oh my! This is crazy.
I love them.
And we love Holiday, Tyler.
We do.
So, guys, go check it out. Holiday gas station stores. And if you can't find one, just look up in the sky. Blue neon lights.
Can't
You'll
miss
find
it.
it. You can't miss it. Go check them out. Get whatever you need. And have a good day.
Jared,
Myles.
you got a segment for us.
Yes.
You're the segment guy today.
Yep.
Last meal on death row.
No, we already did that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Couple weeks
Fascinating facts.
Apparently 2 times over.
$1 million idea.
No.
We already had one. That was nasal strips on planes.
Oh yeah, we're
Yeah.
good there.
They're
So
way better than mail.
skip to the next one.
All right. We got best/worst things about bar clothes or after bar clothes.
First of all, Tyler, say it.
I haven't been to one in a long, long time.
Have you ever made it to bar close?
I used to be a bouncer, so yes, many.
At the bar, have you ever made it to bar close?
Yes.
Why?
Because I was drinking, trying to hook up with girls.
That's what I was
honest.
getting to.
Yeah.
Caught a vibe.
Yeah, I caught a vibe.
Now that Tyler's wifed up,
No, he's not.
got a kid and a half.
About
Close
to.
enough.
He's
I know.
wifed up. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? He is not. Are you even seeing past 10:30 these days?
Oh yeah, I'll stay out till midnight if it's a good night. You know, I'll stay out till midnight and then sneak
If
away.
it's a good night.
Okay. Leave Ryan Lewis in Phoenix.
Sorry.
You kind of look
I
like
still
Ryan
think
Lewis.
I'm down there.
I don't know what Ryan
I don't
Lewis
either.
looks like at all.
Right there.
I don't know. I look more like Kyle Shanahan if anyone were to ask.
I don't know if he looks like him at all. I'm just making it up.
Oh, a little bit.
Kinda.
Kind of looks like
Fuck, that actually does
I
kind
feel
of
like if you
me.
bought G-Eazy on Wish. It's kind of what he looks like.
Yeah.
Ryan, you make it to bar close,
Oh yeah.
but you
Especially if I'm out with you, I'll make it to bar close.
Ryan will go the distance with me, but then nothing after that. We kind of have the entire spectrum here.
Yeah.
I'll be up till 5.
Yeah. You'll see the sun come up.
Ryan, you'll stay to bar close, but then you go home and go to bed.
Yeah. 3:30.
Tyler doesn't make it past midnight.
Nope.
Jared, you'll make it. You'll go the distance.
Jared will.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Jared goes
yeah.
the distance a lot.
Jared went the distance with me. I don't remember what the night was. You stayed at my house.
Oh, yeah, it's the
remember?
Michael Ray concert. yeah, I remember
He
that.
stayed at my house, and so like we have the Ring doorbell on our front door. So like you can see people coming and going. I
Yeah.
woke up the next day and I was gonna see if Jared had left yet, and like there was no Ring doorbell notification. I was like, is he still in there? So then like I went and kind of poked my head, and he wasn't there. I'm like, what happened to Jared? So I text him like, you good, man? And did your phone die?
No, I just ghosted out of there. Irish goodbye to you.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Instead of using the front door, he went through the garage. That's kind of a psycho
Yeah,
move,
what did you
right?
steal?
Was it?
I always go through the garage, or like when it's like a house, I always go through the garage.
I would have loved to see
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why.
How do you get the garage closed again?
Well, usually there's like a little number pad thing. You just hit the
Oh,
enter button.
here's what you do: you open it up, and
Then
then
you do the running,
yeah,
like,
and then you get ready.
Jump over the
There's
sensor.
no cool way to do the jump over the sensor.
I used to do that shit all the time.
Indiana Jones, that shit.
Yeah.
One time I had Ann doing that, and she didn't know I had the remote in the car. So she'd jump, and then I'd press it, and then she thought that she hit her legs. So, like, she was getting off the ground by the end of it. And it still was
And you gotta hunch down, but then also jump like 6 inches in the air.
You got to get under the door above the sensor. You only have like a 4 foot
Yeah.
window,
Yeah.
depending on your 40 speed.
Bats in the cave.
And, yeah, you got a bats in a cave. No, but the reason why you look so dumb is because there's the upper level like dodging too.
Yeah.
If it was just like over a foot high, you just you'd look sick, right? You'd
Yeah,
look like
you'd
an
be fine.
Olympic hurdler.
You do a trick.
But because you have to like kind of duck your head, or you think you do, you just do this weird like side
Yeah.
like.
There's still 3 feet of clearance above you.
Yeah,
You-
you look like you're doing like you're a professional rollerblader going off a jump, like doing a
yeah.
sick tweak grab.
But the fear is always still in you if you don't get low enough that you're gonna hit your head hard.
Well,
Yeah.
well, I have so much bounce that that's a constant worry for me. That's what people say about
You
me.
basically
Miles
just,
has
like-
got bounce.
You basically just somersault over
Yeah.
the sensor.
Well, I basically do I get on all feet and my hands, and I like go at it like I'm like a wolf or something, and jump over like that.
You hurdle it like one of those weird horse people.
Yeah.
that run
equestrians
around.
or the
No.
competitor.
No, like the people who
That-
pretend they're horses.
They pretend they're the horse.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm like Wolverine.
No, that is a good bit.
No,
though.
actually, I usually just go out the fucking front door, Jared,
Yeah, that's.
I don't know.
when I'm at someone else's house.
You also buried the lead. Jared decided to sleep on the covers.
Oh, yeah.
Refused to
that's right.
sleep. So
It was
why
an
do you do that?
unbelievable evening.
I was pretty hammered then.
Oh, and then also, your phone died because you could call an Uber
Yep.
in the morning, so you just decided to walk home.
Yeah, it was-
instead of like,
Well, I walked to the office, but it was like 2 miles away. Yeah.
it was an unbelievable night.
I'm glad you didn't walk home
What?
because you live like 15 minutes in a car away.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, you walked to the bunker and your car was there, so then you drove home.
Right.
But I mean, like that's where we're at. Me and Jared are the guys that will be up till 5. And then we have everything else in between. Now, I don't know how you guys feel, but my heart sinks a little bit, especially when vibes are good, when the lights come on.
Oh,
I know.
yeah.
I can tell. I'll look at you. I can just tell.
Because it's like peak drunkenness happens between like 12:45
Yeah.
and like 2:30.
Yep.
It's like, just give me 1/2 hour more and then I'll be good and ready to go home. It's because I can't. It's like also they're like telling me I got to go home. Like I have to go home. That sucks too.
Yeah, I think though, if you got that extra half hour, it'd just be give me one more. Give me one more
That's
half
true.
hour.
Right, yes.
Over and over.
Well,
Till 4
that
a.m.
is, well, no, an hour is too long because when in college, when you used to go to the bar on daylight savings time and then the time would
Yes.
switch, so you're technically out till 3.
Yeah.
It's too long and it gets weird. And you're like, why are we still here?
So daylight savings time is like your Super Bowl of going to the bar. throughout
Well,
the year.
no. I just was saying, I thought so.
Okay.
And then I lived it and realized you don't need a whole extra hour.
No.
Maybe even just need like an extra 20 minutes. Like if the lights came up at 2
Yep.
and everyone had to be out by 2:15, that might be
might be the ticket.
That might be the ticket.
Threading the needle.
See, I always get bummed when the blackjack table closes down.
What time does that happen?
Usually closes at 1.
God.
So after that's done for me, it's just kind of like, well, fuck. I'm like, I've missed all the other conversations that are going on in the bar. So either I'm just like,
and everyone's forgot you were there. Then you
Yes.
show up
Yeah.
again. They're like, oh shit,
Yeah.
you're still here?
and now I'm just there. So it's a weird spot to be in.
Have you guys ever worked in the bar industry? I think you have, Miles. Miles O'Manos.
Not long, but yeah, a little bit.
Awesome, man.
Bar close
Enough to respect the industry.
if you work at a bar, and this is technically illegal, but I won't name names of bars. There's nothing better than after bar close as the bar employee.
Well, so I used to do that and didn't work at a bar.
He
I just
was a
had-
swindler.
I just had friends that worked in the industry.
Friends in low places, yeah.
And I've done some after hours.
That's when you have the most fun. All the employees get to bitch about all the shitty customers and just
So what would happen is there would be bars in Fargo that would close at like midnight or whatever because it like wasn't that busy that night, and then that owner or whoever would be out, and then you'd go with them back to the bar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the move right there. You just got to know people, right? You got to know one person.
You just start doing the at like 1:30. You're like, so we doing after hours or what?
How pumped were you when you knew you had an after hours thing to go
There's
to?
only been one time I went to after hours party and I was like, I need to go home. I feel weird. I don't know what's going on. It actually was at someone's house. It's actually owner of a bar in Fargo, but his house. And I walked in and like it was weird vibes. I can't explain it really, but they were, I mean, it was like you can tell that this is like a regular squad that does this every weekend.
you
Yeah.
were the outsider.
And you were just there.
I was the outsider. I got some looks like, who the fuck is this guy? They were doing cigs inside, which
Really?
was unbelievable.
that sets the tone right away.
And I just remember thinking, I need to go home. I don't need to be. I don't know anyone here. I don't need to be doing this.
Yeah. Unless you
And,
really want to sig inside, then you're like, I'm in. I'm
Yeah.
staying.
This is my shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my shot.
Ryan will let us smoke cigs and sides at his house sometimes.
Depends on the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's a special occasion,
Mhm.
yeah, might as well.
Right. Meg would be at your throat if you let someone smoke cigs inside at your
Big time.
house.
Oh yeah. I might die.
No hiding that.
Nope.
But yeah, bar closed. Honestly, it's good that they're like. I actually think it's good that there's no. Well,
Ooh. Change of thought.
I'm now gonna flip flop completely.
You just-
If there was no closing time, I feel like I'd go home earlier.
Probably.
Yeah.
But because there's a finish line, it's like I gotta make it to the end. I gotta see what happens at the end.
Yeah.
But if it's just like, you know, because like Vegas and shit is just always open, right?
Yep. 24/7.
So like I would go home at I could probably go home earlier. You know, it's like the psychology thing.
It's because you're also not being told what to do. So no matter what you do, it's your choice.
Yeah. Or I'm completely wrong and I would just be out till 5 every
Yeah. You probably would. Yeah.
You're like, they need to get more closing times
If
around
you
here.
had 24/7 bars, you'd have some people that didn't leave them.
I tell you what though, you know, sometimes you meet people in this world and you just go, you don't have to say it. You just know this person wants to drink till 5 a.m. And my most recent person that I met for that is Mr. Fillmore himself.
Oh yeah. dude.
2 nights in a row, we were up till 4 or 5 in the morning just drinking.
And yeah.
when he's
And
telling
it's
me,
not like he's like winding down either. It's like,
yeah.
I was like, hey man, we're out of this whiskey, but I do have this like nicer bottle that was gifted to me and it's like 62% alcohol and it makes your face numb. You want to do it? Like 3 a.m. Oh God, yeah. Let's try that.
Yeah. You guys.
We started drinking it and it's like, I mean, there's good whiskeys out there, but this was not it. And it just burned all the way down.
Yeah.
And if it's burning all the way down after an entire night of drinking and you're really drunk already, this shit was toxic.
just
Gasoline.
fuel, yeah.
Yeah. And we were supposed to be up and at 'em at 7 a.m. the next day to go meet you guys ice fishing.
Yeah. You guys get rolled up
Literally
at like
didn't-
noon,
Literally
dude.
didn't get to the ice house until noon.
Yeah, Ryan and I we both limited out by the time you guys got
Yeah.
there.
We're
Yeah.
done. We're just waiting for
But-
you guys.
If you ever want to go the distance and stay out all night long, you can call Fillmore. He's always good for one of those.
Was that wearing you down a little bit? Like multiple?
Yeah, because I hadn't gone a double night in a row go up till 4 in a long time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
When it started with Thursday too, we shot the music video, and that was a good night. We got home at a decent time, but
Like we got home at like
No, but-
2:30 still though. And then
Yeah.
you stayed up and drank
Yes.
after.
oh yeah, you guys got back, and he went straight to the fridge. You're like,
yep. And
you
then we
doing, my
went
guy?
bowling the next night, and it was pretty chill. But then when we got back, he was like, we like opened up the fridge, And like Ann had like a bottle of rosé. He's like, give me that. And he just like drank that whole bottle. And it just was like, the dude is an animal.
It's a tank.
Jesus.
Did you let him smoke cigs inside?
No.
Oh,
No,
No,
gotta
there
go
were no
outside.
cigs.
oh, not a gracious host.
It was like -10 out.
Ugh.
Even it, yeah, it was-
What do you guys think about playing the song "Closing Time" when the bar closes? Is it annoying? Does it fit? Is it a tradition that should
I don't
continue?
know how many bars I've been to that actually does that.
I like it.
I would love it.
It's a vibe.
Most bars do sneak it in. It's just closing takes so long that it's one of 10 songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like Pavlov's dog or whatever. Like, all right, time to wrap it up.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like an indicator. Like,
Pavlov's dog.
Pavlov's bell,
excuse me.
but close. He used dogs for the experiment.
Yep.
What's your
Pavlov's dogs. The guys that helped him with the experiment.
What's your go-to bar closing song then? Are you continuing with the vibe that you were currently in an hour before that, or are you like, all right, time to wind down? Let's throw some Slipknot on.
Well, don't they usually like not really have music playing? Don't they kind of cut that? In
No,
all the
they
bars.
I don't know. The one I worked at would turn it up louder. Turn it up louder, and all the lights would come on.
like, hey, get the hint.
Yep.
Like it's close. You know.
So get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
I don't have a song. I'm sorry to disappoint you on that.
Okay.
Um,
Jet lag. I'm just trying to contribute.
yeah, I'm pre jet lagged. I couldn't think of anything.
Jordan flu game right here.
Yeah, I think I do think that like everyone's like, oh, I'm old and I have kids. I don't make it to bar close, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I think those people, regardless, were always going to be that way. I don't think kids or marriage change that. My parents, they will still be out till 5 a.m. because that's just in their DNA.
Were they when
And it's
you were
in
a
my
kid,
DNA.
though? Because I feel like I'll get back to it one day. I definitely was the opposite. I enjoyed going.
I guess I don't remember what time they would come home, but there'd be times where they come home and I'm already being like, I don't know.
You think you'll get back to that, Tyler?
Yep. I like
Really?
drinking. Don't get me wrong.
I like
I
all.
like
You'll
it.
get back to bar close?
Yeah, eventually.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
I was gonna
That's
say.
such a lie.
Well, like all of the grandparents in my family will drink until the break of fucking dawn, and I feel like I'm gonna inherit that eventually.
No, you
When-
won't.
when I
There's
have
no way.
Especially by retirement, of course I will.
Not a chance.
I think I will.
No,
I don't think I ever will.
Not a chance.
It'll be like the once every couple months I'll be out till 3.
My favorite time, this is not about the bar, but my favorite time to stay up and drink super, super late, and you're probably going to give me shit
Deer
for this.
camp.
Deer camp or like by the fire, you're at the lake, you just sit by the fire and you swap the same story 15 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, time doesn't count then, it seems like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, my big move at the lake, if I'm like after bar close and you start a fire out at the
The
bonfire,
best.
but it's like a really clear night and they have the lawn chairs that kind of like lean back just enough to where you're pretty fucking drunk and you're just staring at the sky and you just start talking like universe, right?
Yeah.
But you're
Just think about the universe, man. Like, how insane is that?
Yeah.
It just goes on forever.
Yeah.
I don't even think I can comprehend that.
Yeah.
Oh shit, is that the Big Dipper?
Yeah, I was just gonna say you keep looking until you find the big and little dipper.
And then someone's always got the app now that you have that you can just like hold your phone up to the sky and
Yeah.
it'll tell you what is what. That usually gets pulled out.
Constellations.
And those chairs are a key part of this because if it's too horizontal, that's when you get the spins.
Yeah, or you just pass out.
Ooh.
It's got to be the 45-degree
Yep.
angle ones.
Might be a good one to sleep in.
Because you
You're
want
too
to be,
shit-faced.
you want to be high enough to where I can still make eye contact with the buddies that are also out
Yeah,
there.
because if you're way too high, then you just can't look at your buddies.
The eyes are glazed over.
Yeah.
The eyes are going in opposite directions.
Now I get why we're talking about the universe.
And you're completely laminated.
Straight through the
hungry.
machine.
I laid down
Yeah.
and the machine just laminated me.
Just spit me right out. Just flatten me and do a fucking
Airtight.
airtight. Nothing's getting through that.
No, you got to make sure you put the chairs back though. One time my parents were drunk and they left like plastic chair out by the fire and the wind blew it onto the fire.
Oh, no.
And,
Whoopsies.
and we came out the next day and like didn't think anything of it. But we were like, God, God, what happened here? There was like a burnt spot on the grass or whatever. One about our days, my mom's like putting the chairs back and all that. She's like, wait, where is the one chair? Like, did it blow away? Sure enough, the neighbor came over and was like, that fire was burning so bright. I was upstairs in the bedroom and I could read a newspaper with no lights on in my thing. That's how bright this thing was burning. He's like, I didn't want to wake you guys though. I was keeping an eye on it if it got really bad. And they're like, what the fuck?
Oh, same guy that helped you with the grease fire. The fireman right down the way. He's always there for you.
But when we were like looking at it, we did find there was one little plastic piece that did not burn up, but otherwise the entire chair just went up in flames.
I like how he describes you. I could have read the newspaper.
Yeah. At that point, it's like, fuck, I wish I would have been out there to see that.
Yeah, me too. Because it's like at that point, it's like pretty cold outside. You know, it warmed. I bet it warmed everyone up.
Oh yeah,
just a nice little
All the
chemical-
squirrels in the trees think it's morning. The birds start chirping. They're like, "What the fuck?"
Bears come out of hibernation.
Yep.
Really, Ryan?
Wow, fuck.
That's
That's
a
low.
ridiculous scenario.
Flu game.
We're drawing the line at Bears, I guess.
Let's keep it above the belt.
Flu game.
Yeah.
My fault. Yep. Here we go. Come on now.
Bears.
1985. Don't, Jared.
So yeah, bar close. I don't know. I think it is what it is. Why do you think some states chose like 1 o'clock, some 2 o'clock, some 3 o'clock? I mean, is it just like
State by state type thing.
yeah?
I'm assuming.
I couldn't imagine living in a state where it closes at 1.
Well, it's city by city then too.
Yeah. City, county rules.
Because I know Bismarck closes at 1. Fargo's like 2.
Yeah.
Both North Dakotas.
Right. So I think it's city by city then.
Could be bar by bar.
Bar by bar.
Could be.
Bar.
Yeah, nothing good happens after 3 o'clock.
Nothing good happens after midnight, Tyler. Like, just like all of our high school coaches told us.
Yeah, they all said that.
They never. They're fucking liars.
Every single one of them said, nothing good happens
You
after
also
midnight.
find out that all your like old coaches are like the most degenerate.
Yep.
They're
Yeah.
just like they're
Oh, yeah.
out till 4.
I found out that all my old high school football coaches would go to one of their houses and just booze hard as fuck every Friday night and watch the games and just get drunk together and watch the game on repeat. That is some classic small town, like out of Friday Night Lights shit.
They throw their beer at the TV.
Yep. God damn it.
Hey,
That McLaughlin kid, oh, I've had it up to here with him. I'm gonna run him so hard on Monday. He's like,
So will coach.
it's like Ryan Gosling in the Remember the Titans movie, just an absolute liability at cornerback.
mhm.
Sunshine.
No, that wasn't Sunshine.
No, it was
Sunshine
Ryan
was a
Gosling.
quarterback.
Oh.
He was the guy that took himself out of the game.
Yeah, what was his name?
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
Oh. He played himself.
Yeah.
In the biopic.
Yep.
Yep.
About the liability.
People forget. Also, yeah, close the yearbook, Tyler.
Yeah.
Okay, all
High
right.
school coaches. I mean,
I will.
But yeah, you got any other things?
I got one
though?
more. It's after bar close, but frozen pizza hits different.
yeah, big
Oh,
time.
God.
After bar
Dude,
close.
any food.
I mean, I feel like I've said this on this
Yeah.
podcast before, but the amount of times I've ordered a pizza in the Uber and got home and passed out before it got to the door, and there was just a pizza sitting on the front step the next morning.
Cold
and-
pizza.
Good pizza.
Or they just don't even leave it, and you just have a $30 charge.
Yeah, they gotta leave that. They still
No,
Because you
that
don't
shit.
just order the large pizza for you and what me and Ann, right? Like Ann's even gonna eat anything.
Yeah.
It's just me. I order a large pizza, breadsticks, cheesy bread, whatever.
That's when
and
you
have
like-
one bite of everything, and then you go to bed.
Well, that's like you're drunk, and that's when you want to try the weird things on the pizza
Yeah.
menu. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
maybe I will try this strange sandwich that
Right,
has
you get, like-
wings on it.
like the
Wings on.
brownie lava cake.
Oh my
like, as if-
And you don't even eat the pizza; you just eat that and go
Yeah.
to bed.
No wonder I feel like shit this morning.
I always get that sweet tooth when I'm drunk.
yeah.
Also, can we talk about why can you drink so much beer and your stomach is just cool with it?
Yeah.
But if you drink any other liquid, that much of it, it'll be so mad at you. Water, soda,
Milk.
Kombucha.
pop.
It's just beer makes us
Kombucha.
beer makes us numb and unaware of how uncomfortable we actually are.
I know, but like, you drink a 30 rack of beer, 12 times 3, okay, the one. Is that 300 and...
I don't know.
Will you pull it up? Jared, you're the Google guy.
What do you want me to pull up?
30 times 12. How many ounces of beer is that?
360.
So that's almost 3 gallons of beer. Because divide that by 128. Maybe it's 2.5. Divide by...
I got it, Jared. Don't worry.
128.
Excuse me. 128.
Almost 3 gallons of beer. If you drink 3 gallons of anything in an evening, you would be...
Yeah. You'd not feel right.
You're not doing a 30 rack in the evening. It's like all day thing.
Yeah.
But imagine drinking 3 gallons of anything throughout the day. You would be absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, let alone kombucha.
Like I get home from a night of drinking and I'll slam like a couple bottles of water and I'm like full.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
uncomfortably.
And like I understand the like thirst quenching thing and all that, but it's still, where does it all go?
Well, that's why you gotta
goes down the main vein.
That's the whole breaking the seal thing.
It's true.
I've heard that's a myth.
I heard that too.
Like
Me too.
breaking the seal isn't true. You just pee a lot because you're drunk.
Correct.
You're just peeing out all
there's
the
no
water.
like
It's more of a floodgate.
holding
But it
up.
is one of the thing though, like I imagine like my dad who literally hasn't drank a glass of water in the last decade. He never breaks the seal because his body's so dehydrated that it's like actually like the beer is nourishing him as liquids, you know? So that's why it takes him so long to break the seal. But
That might be a hot tip for if you want to drink more.
well, if you want to keep your buzz, just dehydrate
Yeah.
yourself. It'll go right to your brain.
Straight to the dome.
Yeah. But even 15 beers is like over a gallon of
That'd
beer.
be 1.9 gallons of beer.
Imagine getting a beer in a fucking gallon milk jug.
Yeah.
I'd be like, that's outrageous. I'm never going to drink this.
Yeah.
But if you give it to me in a whole bunch of 12-ounce cans, different story.
It blows my mind,
Mental
humans'
game.
ability to drink beer. I
Yeah.
mean, that's got to be down there with like moon landing, airplanes, mostly stuff that just flies.
Parasailing.
Submarines.
How we're not talking about people living underwater for years at a time is
Where are they getting
we
the
just
oxygen?
we just glaze over that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was in a submarine for a couple years.
Yeah.
It's boring, but it's his life. It's like, how is that boring?
Yeah. Sandy Cheeks, she lived underwater for decades.
We laugh at like, oh, a squirrel could never live underwater for that long.
She did it.
We do it every all the time with submarines.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's happening right
Submarines
now.
are
probably.
And
wild.
the amount of beer we can drink is right there with the submarines in terms of human accomplishments.
I would agree.
How much beer do you think a horse could drink?
Okay, really? Now I'm going to have nightmares about horses drinking me under the table.
Way more than us.
It's true.
First bears, now horses, Tyler. Really?
Yeah.
Horses
Well, we're
walk.
drawing the
That's
line
too
at bear.
far.
That's too far, dude.
I would put bears below horses.
Yeah. Horses walking into bars.
You might see some wild horses down in Mexico.
Yeah.
Be kind of cool.
I might. Well, I told Jared this weekend I was playing a little Red Dead Redemption 2. I may have to mount one and just pat it on the side to calm it down and tame it right then and there.
Yeah, just break it.
I might actually come back to Fargo riding a stallion,
Yeah, flying back.
and I'll be at the airport, and I'll be mounted on the horse and bareback, obviously.
Yeah, you have to.
And I'll be like, I will see you in 6 weeks, my lady. And then I'll ride off.
No, she'll hop
I
on the
will have
back.
suddenly grown really long hair.
Yeah,
Got a white, like, flowy shirt.
Fonzie.
Yeah. I may tame a stallion while I'm down there.
What are you going to name it? Escalade.
Watches Yellowstone once, thinks he can break a wild horse.
Yeah, they do it pretty quick in that show. Yeah.
Yep.
They teach you.
You just
everything
have them
need to
run in
know.
a circle.
Yeah. Yeah, just nose
No, I
pats.
do it on Red Dead all the time. I just press square.
You got to make sure you do it when they
Square!
tell you to.
Square!
I'm pressing square.
So,
Whatever. Is what it is.
Horse tamer Myles.
I will have to say, though, I have enough icebergs I'm gonna think that I can tame a horse. I
Yeah.
may jump on the back.
I might
of
fuck
one.
around with a
Hey,
horse.
another one, Ryan. You won't. You won't do
All
it.
right,
yeah.
so
Yeah, what the bets?
Yeah. Well, we got to put a list down.
So you need to yell iceberg dead ahead when you get there. The
Yeah.
moment you cross the boundary line into the resort,
echelon, yeah.
you need to take a picture of you shirtless wearing jeans in a beach volleyball
Yeah.
pit.
So you have deliverables this week.
Well, I'm oiled up.
And you need to get really drunk and tame a horse.
No, that one's just most of a bonus cash.
Yeah.
The other two are actual deliverables.
I love it's like even just finding even a broke horse to ride would be a tall task in Mexico. I have to find a wild stallion and tame it.
And while intoxicated.
And I'm staying at a resort. Like there's just wild stallions
Yeah.
in resort areas. So
Yeah, there might be one on the beach. They do ride them on the beach. So just go take a photo with one and send it to us.
yeah, I'll just be like, hey, can you take the saddle off?
Yeah.
I need him. I need this to look authentic.
Yeah.
And then like I take a photo with it, and like in the background, it's like a sign that says like
$5
Horseback
for
club.
$5 for a horseback lesson.
They gotta have some wild ones they're trying to break. You could just break it for them.
Yeah.
But when they give you lessons, tell them you refuse to hold on to the horse. Like you don't get any saddle or anything.
Yeah, you just grab onto the
Yeah, because
mane.
you're just not used to that.
Yeah.
You're just not used to that kind
Saddles are unnecessary.
Oh, saddles are so uncomfortable. I just like being one with the horse.
Let's cut out the middleman.
Yeah. The horse doesn't know what I want it to do if I got a saddle.
It can't feel your energy.
It's like yeah. Anyways. I don't know.
Maybe.
We gotta go watch this.
we got
Get
to
out of here. It's what is the third quarter?
9 minutes left in the first quarter.
What's the score?
Actually,
0-0.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
The coin toss was heads. I know.
Did you hit the over or under on the anthem?
Don't know yet.
God damn it. Down bad already.
Yep.
all right. Well, let's go get jet lagged. And I will see you guys in a week.
Bye, Myles.
Have a good time.
Oh, I will. Anytime I can get away from you fucking guys.
Yeah, you just work
This
for 4
last
days.
Jared, I was out of my office more this week than
Ever.
literally. Casey looked at me. She's like, "You've been spending a lot of time out here." I'm like, "I know. It's because I don't got
Yeah.
to deal with their shit."
Yeah.
Every time I step out of my office, like, Myles, can you like help me with this? Put on these shorts so I can get a sign.
Let me give you
No one else around here does anything except you and I.
Let me
Tyler,
give
so-
you an audio POV from my office.
Tyler, Tyler, Ty guy. There's a reason why I stuck you right next to me and you do that all day.
Luckily, we've got that hallway in between us. I can ignore it sometimes.
No, you can't. I'll just yell louder.
We share vents.
All right, let's go watch Super Bowl.
All right,
All right.
guys, thanks for tuning in. Patreon episode.
Zooming in.
I think I gotta zoom in.
Yeah,
You
you
got
got
it.
I gotta zoom in.
If we let you in.
I mean, if I'm not too hammered and laminated at that point
On horseback.
on horseback.
Yeah.
It's like the
With
guy on
jeans on.
TikTok who's always pretending he's in a Zoom call with the green screen
Yeah, yeah,
behind him.
yeah.
I will be on a horse and I'll have the green screen behind me. You guys will think I'm at the pool, but really I'm taming a wild horse. On Patreon this week. So tune in to find out.
Yeah.
Be a wild
Go to
episode.
patreon.com/YouBetchaRadio. You'll find it all.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. May your ranch always be runny. May your icebergs be dead ahead. And cheers, Ryan.
Cheers.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.